Hi everyone. I wanted to create a little video that will give you an overview of a new program that we're going to pilot for second semester. It's called Achieve 3000. It is specifically for more support during RTI. What is it? It's an online literacy program. It is specifically for that purpose. We're going to pilot it for the second semester. This is specifically for support during your 30 minutes of RTI time. This does not replace Wonders or PH Lit. This is to work on the literacy gap that we have in this district, specifically during RTI time. It's similar to News ELA. As we look at it, that will become obvious to you, but it's more powerful, and we'll see how that's the case. And it is connected to Wonders map testing and will be connected to PH Lit in the future. When we looked at those facts, the program itself became more interesting to us. The benefits of it, more than anything else, this is for more support for you all during your 30 minutes of RTI time. I don't know that we gave enough support for the teachers. We set aside the 30 minutes. We have Ames Web, which will kind of help us figure out where the kids are. This program will also. But I don't know that we gave a lot of support for what do you do during the 30 minutes of RTI time. That's what this program is for. It'll be based on each learner's Lexile level. Lexile level will be a big deal with this. The program will help you figure out what the Lexile level is. Matter of fact, the program will tell you what each student's Lexile level is. It is connected, as I said, to Wonders, PH Lit, and map testing. It is exposure to nonfiction informational text. We know that's important with our standards that were adopted in 2012. And it is aligned to all 4 of our district goals, and all grade levels will use it. The initial training for this is going to take place in January and February during our collaboration meetings. It'll be split by grade level. What that means is there'll be 2 VTC trainings occurring at the same time. I'm not going to go into this chart. You can read it and you can figure it out. But if you're a K-12 teacher, you'll be worried about this side. I'm sorry, if you're a K-2 teacher, you'll be worried about this side. If you're a 3 through 12 teacher, you'll be looking at this side. I put here, be careful of bandwidth issues. All that means basically is make sure that at your site, your K through 2 teachers are looking at one computer or at the VTC, and your 3 through 12 teachers are looking at one laptop or your VTC. You guys can figure out how that's going to work. It doesn't matter to me. Your principals can kind of work on that, but we can't have 6 teachers going through the video webinar at the same time on their individual laptops because we don't have enough bandwidth. So just kind of keep that in mind as we move forward with this. For the younger kids, it's called Smarty Ants. That's K through 2 thereabouts. It's very game-like. You can see this. It's called Smarty Ants. And the whole program kind of starts with something called level set. That is the assessment that each student will take, and that will set their baseline Lexile level. So they'll take this reading assessment. The program will set the Lexile level. That's the first step. Once that happens, then each student will get a differentiated tailored text. What that means is this is very much like News ELA. If you already use it, you have seen what this looks like. Once the kids are doing that, we'll get involved with some ongoing assessment. The program will do that for you. And the content will be adaptive. That is, it will match the student's Lexile level with a grade appropriate text. And then this will start all over again. First step, Lexile set. And then this just goes in this rotation like that. Here are what the articles look like. If you have used News ELA, if you've looked at it, this looks very familiar. This is the same article. Bears have healthy hearts, but why? This article, the Lexile level is 250. This one is 520. This one is 980. So you've seen this in News ELA, except for, here's the interesting part, News ELA has 4 or 5 different Lexile levels. This one has 12. Every article has 12 different Lexile levels that you can choose from, or rather that will be assigned to your students based on their Lexile level that was set during level set or during the ongoing assessment. In addition to the actual just text like this in the articles also have charts and diagrams, graphs, maps, and each one of these will have questions that go along with it, so the kids get involved in that too, because this is part of AMP testing. We know that. Notice it says here, preparing students for the rigors of the Alaska High Stakes Assessment, the AMP and the ACT, timelines, labels, and graphic organizers. All of these are also included in the articles. Something else to notice, this is very much like AMP testing. Do you remember last year from AMP, when we did our AMP training, the kids had tools they could choose from. Those, now I want to say that the same exact tools, but some similar tools can be used in this program. Highlighting, putting arrows, things like that. There is a 5-step routine. The first step is they respond to a before reading poll. That introduces them to the vocabulary. Essentially, this is going to help pre-teach the difficult vocabulary. Then they read the article and they do the activity questions. Step 2 and 3 are very much like News ELA. Then they respond to a discussion poll after the fact. This could be whole group. And here's what's interesting is, well, since they're all reading the same article but on different levels, everyone can be involved in this whole group talk. And then finally, there's some writing involved where the kids type in their answers to this thought question. One of the reasons that we really liked it is that it is attached already to Reading Wonders. For those of you that teach K through 5, if you find or if you have a specific Reading Wonders fictional story that you really like, you can go into the program, tell them which fictional stories you like, and they will give you nonfiction text to choose from. It's already aligned like that. And then the reps tell me that PH Lit will be the same way coming soon. I don't know when soon is, hopefully next year. So Achieve 3000 with the different articles, plus map assessment. Whenever you see NWEA, that's just the map test. That creates deeper differentiation. Before, we would take, or we would have our kids take this map test, and we would get what tier they're in, but we didn't know where to go next sometimes. This is going to help us, since they are connected, this is going to help us know exactly where to go next. I'm excited about this possibility and this tool that we are going to pilot for the second semester. In addition, it runs on all major devices. It works on iPads, because sometimes we run into that issue with other programs. It works on Chromebooks, and I don't think we have any Android devices, but if we do, it'll work on them too. So Luke has been talking to their tech folks. We should be good to go on whatever device we have for our kids to use. We're excited about using it. I think it's going to really help us. I think it's going to make our RTI time better than it has been. I'm really pleased with the movement that we've been making over the last couple of years, and I think this is just the natural next step that we can be better with our RTI time. If you have any questions or thoughts, please contact me. You can email me or call me. If you're really interested in it and you want to hear another version of this, I have like about a 15-minute version that I know not everyone wanted to hear, but if you want to see it, let me know, and I will email it to you. Otherwise, thanks for listening, and we will see you guys soon.